Picture this. You are staring at a sprawling Italian menu, hungry and also slightly impatient, when suddenly you're hit with a crisis. Spaghetti, linguine, fettuccine. At first glance, they all look like variations of the same long, golden noodle. They're all made from the same flour, they all end up in a bowl, and they're all going to be covered in sauce. So, why do Italians treat these shapes as if they belong to entirely different universes? Today, we're going to untangle the truth behind the three most iconic pasta shapes on the planet. We'll explore where they came from and the hidden engineering. Subscribe to Amazing Nearby for more. We'll see why choosing the wrong sauce isn't just a mistake. It's a missed opportunity for culinary perfection. Because let's be honest, pasta isn't just food. It's a mix of history, regional pride, and edible geometry. By the time we're done, you'll never look at a simple bowl of noodles the same way again. Before we start pitting these three against each other, we need to understand a secret that every nonna carries. In the world of pasta, shape is function. These designs aren't random or aesthetic choices made by bored chefs. Every twist, ridge, and millimeter of width was invented for a specific job. Some trap thick sauces, others oils. The group we're looking at today belongs to the pasta lunga family. This category evolved as it was practical. Long strands were easy to dry on wooden racks in the breeze, simple to store, and they cooked evenly. However, the subtle change in thickness and texture between a round strand and a flat ribbon alters the sauce. This is where our three contenders split. Let's start with the undisputed heavyweight champion, spaghetti. The name comes from the word spago, meaning string. So, spaghetti translates to little strings. Think of them as edible cables. Historically, spaghetti found its footing in southern Italy. Subscribe for more, especially around Naples. High-quality durum wheat and the perfect seaside climate made this region the world's capital. Long, thin cylinders were perfect for hanging in the sun, allowed to be preserved long before refrigeration. This durability is why spaghetti conquered the globe. It survived long sea voyages and stayed shelf-stable for ages. Because spaghetti is round and slick, it doesn't have pockets. It thrives with light to medium sauces. If you try to dump heavy meat ragu over spaghetti, the meat will just slide off, leaving the noodles bare. It became a pop culture icon because it's fun to eat. Just think of that legendary slurp scene. Then we move north to find the elegant middle child, linguine. The name comes from lingua, meaning tongue. If you imagine spaghetti flattened with a rolling pin, you've got linguine. It's wider but narrow. Linguine hails from Liguria, birthplace of pesto. Because it is flat, it holds on to oil-based sauces better. The flat surface acts like a tiny spatula. This is why you'll see it paired with seafood, clams, or mussels. Finally, we meet the luxurious aristocrat, fettuccine. The name means little ribbon, long, wide, and flat. While spaghetti is a string and linguine a flattened string, fettuccine is a velvet belt. Originating in Rome, these regions often used eggs in their dough, resulting in a rich, golden, and porous noodle. Fettuccine was engineered for power. It's built to carry a heavy load, like thick cream or mushroom sauces. Its wide surface area acts like a sponge, ensuring every single bite is saturated with flavor. Comfort food king. Why didn't Italy just stick to one type? Because pasta is a masterpiece of culinary engineering. Different shapes evolved as solutions to local problems. Humidity for drying, specific tools, and ingredients. Thin pasta serves light sauces. Flat handles cream. Ridged grabs chunks. its edible architecture. Beyond physics, there's the sensory experience. Spaghetti feels slippery, linguine chewier, fettuccine luxurious. Your brain actually processes these textures as different flavors, even if the ingredients are identical. While others swap them, an Italian might experience a crisis seeing spaghetti with a heavy cream sauce. It's not just about rules, it's about respecting the intent behind the design. In the end, it's not a competition. They are specialized tools in a chef's kit, like a fork, a spoon, and a knife. Next time you stand in front of that wall of pasta, remember those boxes aren't just shapes. They contain centuries of geography and science. Whether it's spaghetti or fettuccine, you are tasting history. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your meal and stay curious. See you in the next episode of Amazing Nearby.